if you just watched that, that was me doing some chin-ups. That was 12 reps. And this leads to my first ever program review. It's for a pull-up program. So that was the Russian fighter pull-up program, or I guess the Russian chin-up pull-up program, because I've been doing chin-ups. I came into this, I was doing chin-ups kind of from starting strength, but that just meant like once or twice a week. And I have records here, but I went from, I think the problem was that I was kind of regressing. I don't think it was enough frequency. And my last workout in that was 8, 7, and 5, 3 sets there. I went to a Russian fighter and I started modestly. If you don't know, if you don't know what it is, you do 5 sets. And I think if you're at a baseline, you start with 5 sets of 1. 5 sets of 1, and then you do 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And you do 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. I started with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then that leads to 5, 4, 3, 2, 2. And you keep increasing the reps at the last few sets until you go up pretty high. Now this leads to, you could go for 15 or 25 rep maxes and work on those. If you are at those numbers, you kind of go down more reps. So if I can do 12, I go down to 10, not 12, 11, 10. So why was I even doing that in the first place? My knee has kind of been bothering me, so I haven't been squatting. Deadlifting is coming back, and I heard that chin-ups are good for you, so I put them back in. And I kind of know with body weight, you can kind of get away with more frequency, right? Like doing chin-ups and push-ups is not going to tax you out like squatting heavy multiple times a week could, especially daily. Like, please don't do that. The other benefit I saw, and these are all the pros, is that the reps, since you have more frequency, you're adding reps consistently slowly, right? You're just kind of adding one more rep towards the end of those last sets, and then you bump it up. Once you add a rep to the first set, you start adding back to the last set, and slowly and surely. And speaking of frequency, that practice, you're going, the recommendation is you go 3 or 2 days on, 1 day off. Or even if the last set was hard, you may go back a couple of days. But that could lead to, I don't know, like 5 days a week. I kind of, at the end, I set it up to where I was doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. All right, so that's a lot of practice around this. The cons, though, and this is why I'm putting an end to it for myself, the cons are just the time. So even though I'm not squatting, the barbell is more of my main thing right now, but doing this, like I was going up into, I was doing like 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. That was taking a lot of time, especially if you need the rest in between. And I just, due to my schedule, try to shove all my training up in the morning. So to do lifting and get this done, it was taking me a long time. And if, unless you have a lot of time, if you think, well, I need to, I have an hour, let me do my lifts and work on my chin-ups, something's going to suffer. All right. I didn't want this to start taking away from my barbell lifts. So I think this program is great if you can obviously already do a few chin-ups or pull-ups. If you can do a few and you want to see a boost, go for this for about a month. I have done 35, 36 days. That's just running days, not actual training days. So, right, even if I have an off day, I count that as a day. So give that a shot. Get a nice boost to your pull-up numbers. And go from there. See what you want to do after that. If you want to take a break and go for the 25 rep goal, go for that if you have the time. Now, as for me and my next plans, if only there was a way to work on your pull-ups and chin-ups, get the same amount of practice, but without burning out. What could that be? I will tell you, but I'm going to do it first before I make another video on it. So thanks for watching. Russian Fighter Pull-Up Program, or you can convert it to Chin-Up Program. If you want, give that a shot. Let me know what you think, and see you in the next video. Bye.